Okay, guys, okay, we started the stream. I just got out of the shower. But welcome to today's stream. My name is Ruben, your friend Ruben. You know how it is. Well, today we connected a little bit earlier than usual, but we're here. We're here for you guys. We're here to hang out a while, hang out for a while. I hope the mic sounds better than yesterday. Sounds better than yesterday. Yeah, I think it sounds a little bit better. I think it sounds a little bit better. And I know it was a long day, man. It was a long day. It was a long day. Let me just adjust the camera really quick. Yeah, man. Today was a long day. I had a long day today, but we're finally home. We're finally home. We already ate dinner. I took a shower. We're here today on a new stream today. So today's gonna be a little bit like yesterday. We're gonna be chit chatting a little bit. And on Kick the title, well, you're gonna be seeing the same title because I'm still not able to change the title. Does somebody know how to change the title without a computer? Because on the cell phone I can't do it, or I haven't found a way to do it yet. Yeah, guys, I'm gonna comb my hair really quick. I wanna comb my hair really quick. I'm gonna get that gel. Where is it at? Come on, man. Tell me I lost it. Where did I leave it? It's on the side. Okay, I found it. I found it. You're gonna be seeing me today. Let me check out real quick how it looks. My tiny little mirror. I'm gonna comb my hair real quick. We're gonna clean a little bit because there's a little bit of things everywhere. There's shoes. The kitchen needs to be cleaned up a little bit, not that much. We're gonna do a little bit of cleaning today. I like to always have my hair combed, guys. So I don't like messy hair. I don't like being having the ugly hair. So and it's growing already. I got a haircut probably like 3 months ago, I believe. But yeah, we're soon gonna be needing a new haircut, and I'm gonna try to get a different haircut or a style of haircut because really I haven't find like a barber or a hairstylist that leaves my hair like I want to. It's very very hard. It's very difficult. I want one thing, but it results another thing. So I'm not like 100% happy all the time when it's with cutting my hair because I don't have like a defined style yet. I don't have a defined style, so I don't know. It's very difficult for me. And my hair is very like it's very hard to like comb certain ways because on the sides it always like pops up like this, and that's what I don't like, and that's why I have to cut it like very short on the sides, because when it's long, it's not like slick. It pops out like this, and I don't like that. I know what type of style of haircut do will you recommend me? Because it's growing, and I'm gonna need to cut it again. Okay, guys, thank you for being active today in the chat, in the stream, in the stream. Thank you for everybody or whoever comes by and watches my stream. Thank you very much. I'm very grateful for that, for whoever it is, if it's one person or two people or three, but whoever comes by, thank you very much. Thank you very much for the support, and please, guys, come on, let's activate that chat. Let's activate that chat. We want that chat to be active. And I'm still waiting for my first subscriber or my first gift sub. I'm waiting for that. For my kicks too, man. So come on, you have to. If you can, please support, because we want to grow. We want to grow in this community. In this community, we are building. Um, we are building from zero. This is the first time I ever like work on social media. I use before I used social media only for work and for making sales. I used to work a lot on marketplace, on on marketplace, um, on reselling. I was a reseller before. Sebastian, I was a reseller before. I used to resell cell phones, um, video game consoles, um, shoes, tennis sneakers, um, and like electronics. Yeah, I used to do that a lot, and it went well. But for the last, but a couple years ago, I was I was assaulted. Yeah, I was assaulted by I don't know, some guys that probably set up, set me up, because I was supposed to sell a cell phone to somebody, and it was not like a cheap cell phone. And I waited at the spot where we agreed to look up, and they never arrived. And after that, I waited like for an hour, and it was getting suspicious. So I left, and almost arriving to my home, like I was I was on bike before. I was on my bike, and that time I was always moving on my bike. And that time, yeah, I got assaulted by these guys on a truck. It was a four-door. I think it was an Explorer. Yeah, I think it was like an Escape. It was an Escape. It was a gray Escape, four-door, closed truck. Yeah, and these guys. I was on my bicycle. Then suddenly somebody crossed in my way, and then like three guys came out with guns, and I couldn't do anything. Unfortunately, they didn't take my bike, because my bike was worth a little bit of money. It was a Specialized. It's a mountain bike, a Specialized. It was a hardtail, a 29er. It was when I was into biking, but but um but then I had to get rid of it. I don't know. And after that, it wasn't the same anymore, because I was always with, like, with I had to be very careful after that because I felt sometimes that they were setting me up again. And I don't know if it was the same person or not, but after that, I was more careful with what I was doing or where I was gonna deliver or deliver what I was gonna what was I what I was gonna say. I'm sorry if I stutter a lot because I'm practicing my English again. I have years I've been practicing my English, so if I stutter a lot, I'm sorry, but I'm doing it because I want to reach out to people from people who speak English and Spanish. También voy a hablar en español, la verdad, porque quiero abarcar más personas pues, en español y en inglés, ¿no? Para que me entiendan y pues poder así cubrir llegar a más personas, ¿no? Esa es mi principal meta. Por eso pues utilizo el inglés y el español para llegar a un poco más personas. Tal vez sí me trabo, tartamudeo en ciertas cosas porque mi inglés no es tan fluido como antes. Bien, y así es, como les digo. Por eso quiero usar el Spanglish. Creo que está bien y me va a servir. And that's why and that's why I speak in English and Spanish. Well, that's why I use Spanglish, so I can get to more people, and that way make my stream a little bit different. I know there's people that use Spanglish um, in their streams, but I want to do it too because I can speak English and understand it very well, and also Spanish is my first language, so that's why I want to do it. Today I had a long day. Had a lot of work. If you're asking yourself what I do, well, I repair cell phones. I work at a repair cell mobile. I work in a repair mobile cell repair mobile shop. I don't know if you say it like that, but where we fix cell phones, laptops, video games, and tablets. And that's what my job is about. And sometimes very time working like 7 hours, 7 hours continuously in in a in a desk, repairing like 10 to 20 phones daily. It's stressing. Sometimes it's stressing, but I got used to it. But now I'm tired of that, because I have like 5 6 years doing the same thing, and I haven't progressed a lot in my life. Come on, I was muted all the time. Oh man, all that I said. Oh man, I was muted all the time. I hate when that happens, you guys. On my headphones, I forget I have the mute on. But I saying, the title for today, you can't see it here on Kick, but you can see it on Twitch and Facebook Live. The title is Chatting with Ruben, Charlando con Ruben, and the subtitle is What can I do to achieve my goals in life? And I saying when my mic was muted, I was saying that for me it's very important. Like anyone, I have dreams and goals that I want to achieve. Before my passing, I want to leave an inheritance to my family. I want them to not struggle in life like I did or like I am struggling. But I want my children to have like this lesson of life. That's not easy. You have to sacrifice a lot. You have to sacrifice a lot in life so you can achieve the things you want to do, the goals you want to achieve. So that's very important to me, and that's what I want my children to learn. That life is not easy. The sacrifice is very important, even though we don't want to like we don't want to accept that we do have to struggle. Nobody wants to struggle, but most of us know that the struggle is gonna make you stronger with time. You're gonna learn a lot of things by struggling in life. If you have an easy life, you have probably your family is very wealthy, and you don't have any how can I say it, like any needs. I think, well, you can live happy, but sometimes having it all, it's not the same like coming from zero, because coming from zero, you you learn a lot of things. You learn a lot of things, and you evolve as a person, and you see life very different. You see reality. That's what you see in reality. Coming from zero, coming from nothing. And in my case, that's how it is. My family is not wealthy. I grew up without my dad half of my life. Then I had to grow up with the other half of my life without my mom. So that was difficult, but I managed to not mm, like lose my way. Like I was focused on what I wanted to do, and I just went straight, and I never looked back or never got distracted by my surroundings. I think that helped me a lot, and that's how made me who I am today. Because not having your parents, you can be influenced by a lot of people that are good, probably good for you, and also people that are bad for you. But it's up to you if you accept those type of people in your life, bad people in your life, and the good people in your life, and it's your decision also to like um to it's also your decision to do the right or the wrong. Because we all know what's right and what's wrong. We all know what's right and what's wrong. But the importance is that we know we have to know what it's important is we have to We have to. How can I say it? How can I say it? It's up to us to. Mm, I don't know how to say it, guys. Yeah, but it's up to us if we want if we want to do certain things. I don't know if I explain myself. Like if you have a good person in your life, you know, friends, family, or whoever you meet in life, and this good person gives you advice, um, and wants to help you in certain aspects of your life, you know, it's up to you if you want to accept accept what that person is sharing and is willing to to do for you, you know. Because if you have somebody good in your life and you are and you're not like open to what other people are are telling you, it's going to be very difficult for you to get along with anybody. I don't know if I'm explaining myself, but we know what's good and what's wrong and what is correct, and it's up to us to action the correct way or the wrong way. We know every action has a consequence, you know. We surely all know what that means. If your actions are good, well, you're gonna have good results. If your actions are bad, well, there's gonna be consequences, and you have to accept those consequences because you knew before acting certain ways, well, something was gonna happen. And I have learned that in life that with every action there is a reaction. Okay, guys, we're gonna go ahead and continue with what's next. We're gonna be cleaning a little bit, guys, because what's that? What's that black spot on the screen? I don't know if you can see it, but there's like this black triangle on the camera. What triangle? Square. It's like a square. What the heck? Can you see it? Let me change the camera to the front. What is that? It's like a square in the middle of the screen. What the heck? Okay, guys. ¿Qué estás haciendo, Alejandro? Cierra ese refri. Cierra el refri. Oh shit. Oh shoot. And we have a little to clean up. We're gonna continue and clean up the kitchen, man. We're gonna do some cleaning in the kitchen. Deja eso. Deja eso. No. Porque ni siquiera te acabaste la cena. No te van dando comida cada rato. Ahí está la cena si quieres comer. No te la terminaste. He's my youngest child. I struggle a lot, so he can eat well. He doesn't eat a lot. He eats like a little bit and leaves all the food. And later he's looking for food. And I'm trying to show him that he has to eat on the hours and where all of us are eating because I'm not doing food every time he doesn't want to eat, then later he wants to eat. Oh man, I don't have a lot of time, but I do it anyways. I say I don't do it, but I do because that's my responsibility, and I have to do it. Man. So ¿qué pasó? Tengo que guardar todo esto salpicón que quedó. ¿Mm? ¿Cómo? Me lo guardé porque ya se tiene que guardar. ¿Qué traes ahí? ¿Dónde agarraste ese dinero? And then we're gonna wash some dishes. Because there is some dishes to wash. Deja ese limón, por favor. Y limpia la mesa. Ándale. Limpia la mesa con el trapo. I have to take out the laundry also. So we're gonna wash really quick the dishes. Not a lot of dishes. I don't like to leave a lot of dishes because tomorrow we're gonna eat again. We're gonna be drinking water. We're gonna be using the spoons. And when that happens, well, we're gonna only make more mess. No, ya está limpio. A ver. Pues limpia la mesa, ya te dije. Ayúdame con eso. Pues barre la basura que está ahí en el piso. Para sacarlo para afuera. Ahí va el agua y tú lo vas a poner acá. Let me turn on the flash. Let me see if I can turn on the flash. Ahí está. Let's see if it looks better. Yeah, it looks better. A ver, como yo te dije, yo lo voy a lavar. Y tú los pones allá. A ver, hazte por allá, no te estés mojando, no te estés mojando. Tú ponlo allá. Ponlo allá, hazte por allá. A ver, agarra la otra silla, esta no, porque te vas a caer. Pero lo voy por la otra silla. And that chair is messed up. But these are the chairs we have right now. So later we're gonna upgrade or change those chairs. Ya te dije que yo lo voy a hacer. A ver, hazte para allá, no te estés mojando, ya te dije. Yo te voy a pasar la ropa, yo y la losa. Tú la vas a poner allá. Te pone ahí. Bájate, te vas a caer. Ya te golpeaste ahorita. Hey, the flash on the cell phone, I think it looks better. I think it's okay. I need to buy some flat. Well, how can you say lanterns or like flashes? I don't know how to say it, but we need some light. And I was seeing there was some cheap like lanterns for the illumination. Or how can I say it? I forgot how to say it. Yeah, so you can see better. So you can see my stream better, you know. So it's not very like dark. Ahí en el piso. But yeah, with my kids, I'm strict. I'm very strict, but I'm not a bad dad because I grew up without my dad, and I feel for them that I have to be with them always, no matter what. I want to be with them. I want to support them in their education. I know that they're young. I think it's more important to be more involved in their life than well, it's always important to be involved in their life, I believe. But when they're kids, you have to put more attention to them, because now in time nowadays, there's a lot of bad things anywhere, everywhere. You have to be very careful with the information they have access to. I think that is very important because I am struggling a little bit with my youngest kid, with my youngest child because he suffers from anxiety, and I also suffer from anxiety. And sometimes I believe you can transmit that to to your children or your family. If you suffer from that, and I believe in a certain way I transmitted that to him, but not like on purpose. It's probably we're not all perfect. We're not all perfect, so it's very hard to control those aspects of life, because it's very difficult. I don't know how to explain it, but I went through depression. I suffer from anxiety, and and I'm always I'm always trying to do the correct things, trying to do what I have to do. So, but life is stressful, and it's difficult. Nothing is easy, and you and me as a father, or you if you are a father, you have to be responsible, and you have to do whatever it takes to provide for your family. That's the way I think. I'm a provider for my family, and without them, I don't have like a reason, to exist. And, and that's why I work a lot. But I really don't want to work like a lot because I want more free time so I can be with them. And I'm looking up for options like if I can get a job, a mid-time job, and then like try to be Uber or taxi or something like that. Like give me a little bit of more freedom. And I'm looking up to that option, because I have a normal job, a normal 9 to 5 job, and it absorbs a lot of my time, and I don't see my children a lot, and that's one of the things I want to change right now. I want more time I want more time so I can be able to pass more time with them. Hopefully I can find something that gives me more freedom. I wanna get out of this system. I wanna achieve a lot of things in my life. Right now I'm like 30 years old, and I haven't done a lot of things. I have my children, and I told myself I have to do something or become somebody important before they before they before they start going to high school, because when they're like in that phase, or when they get to that time, it's gonna be more difficult if you don't have like a stronger connection with them, because they're growing up, they're experiencing changes in their body, they're experiencing like more things about life. When you're like in middle school, things change a little bit. But when you're in high school, you have to be more responsible. You have to be more dedicated to school. You have to, and a lot of things can happen, you know. And that's why I believe I have to make it before they get to that time. So so I can be able to be more in their life and support them and any type of situation that they have to go through, you know. Like we know in high school a lot of things happen. You know we're growing up, you know we're experiencing changes in our body, we we know what's up. We as adults we know what's up. We know what's going on. A ver, a ver, a ver. Ya, 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 aquí desde aquí, ándale. Ya no te estés mojando, ya sécate la mano. Ándale, córrele.
Papi, yo quise agarrar los platos.
¿Mm?
Yo quise agarrar los platos.
Sí, ya terminamos, ándale. Vete a traerme el trapeador. Yeah, guys, I think that's very important. And I wanna give some advice to you if you are young, if you're under like your 20s. You have to, you have to, you have to like already have like goals in your life.
Papi, ¿qué vas a hacer?
Like if you're under 20, I just want to give you advice that it's very important to have goals, to have plans in your life because without that, and focus on what you want to do because if you don't have plans, if you don't have goals on the future, you're not gonna do anything in life, you know. And I'm telling you this because based on my experience, you know. Young, I wasn't focused on what I wanted to do for me, for the future. And I believe if you start if you start like in a younger age, it's better because like if you are a magician, if you like to sing or whatever, or if you want to be an actor, if you want to be a driver, if you want to be a teacher, if you want to be a president. Quítate aquí, Alejandro, vete por allá. Por eso te golpeas. No te quedas quieto. And I was saying, if you want to be the president, you know, you gotta be, you gotta be like, how can I say it? You gotta work for it, man. You gotta work for it. Like with everything, you know, you have to work for what you want. You have to sacrifice to 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 become who you want. So if you start, ahorita, if you start now that if you're under 20, it's better. I'm not gonna explain myself, but if you want to like be successful CEO, start now, man. If you're like 15 years old, if you're 10 years old, start since now. So in the future you you can be a little bit more prepared. You know, that's my advice for you guys. That's my advice for you guys. Okay. I believe we're done in the kitchen. Let me see. I want to take out the laundry. Let me do that really quick. I don't know what that black rectangle is doing on the screen. Okay, guys, I'm taking out the laundry real quick. Just give me a couple of minutes because we in Mexico. It's not normal for like a normal family like to have a dryer. Yeah, here we have to hang the clothing on a wire or on a rope so it can dry like normal, like with the air, with the sun. Here not very normal for like someone to have a dryer and a laundry machine. So yeah, that's how it is here. You can see me in the backyard and have to do some cleaning on the backyard because there's a lot of weed growing, and not that weed that you smoke. No, it's that weed that 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 other weed. I don't know how to say it, but it's that normal weed that grows everywhere, and it's getting tall because it's had been raining in the past months. So yeah, there's growing grass and weeds and all these type of vegetation. I don't know if that it's that correct what I'm saying, but I'm doing that right now. Well, I'm doing that in the back of my yard right now. I'm almost done, guys. Hey guys, and like the title says, I want to achieve a lot of things in my life before I pass. I want to create a cool community here on Kick or on Twitch or on Facebook or on YouTube, wherever. But I want to do something. Since I was kids, I was inspired by music, by by movies, by actors, by singers. How can I say it? I've been always like fascinated with all that since I was a kid. And if I were able to do something big like that, being an actor or being a successful YouTuber or streamer or whatever, I think I I accomplished one of a lot of things that I want to accomplish. But yeah, I want to be able to try, and if I make it or if I don't make it, at least I tried. I'm gonna leave happy knowing that I didn't give up or I didn't not even try. It's always important to try and don't let nothing for tomorrow if you can do it today. That's how they say it, if I'm not. Yeah, guys, because there's a lot of things I want to do. But the most important thing I think I want is like is like wealthiness. Because with wealthiness you can live a little better. You can you can offer like a little bit more freedom for yourself and your family. You know, so that's what I want to do, and that's something very normal. That's that's very normal, I believe. So I'm not actually asking for a lot. And how they say, if you dream it, you can achieve it. Or if you dream it, you can make it come true. And I do believe in that. And I believe we can do whatever we want, and we can and we can achieve anything we we how can I say we we can achieve anything we establish goals in our life. I don't know if that's how you say it, but but yeah, guys. If you're able to do whatever you want to do it. Don't leave it for tomorrow. Because we don't know if we're going to be here tomorrow. Or, yeah, because you don't know. We don't control our surroundings. We don't control our surroundings like we want to. Sometimes bad things can happen around us or happen to us that we don't control. So just do what you have to do and do what's better for you. Let me just check if the stream is okay. Sometimes. Hey, I hate that rectangle, that black rectangle in the middle of the screen, man. I don't know what that is. I don't know what the hell that is. I'm gonna leave my social media here so you can follow me. That's my Kick user. That's my Twitch user, and that's Facebook, my Facebook profile. Okay, guys, we're almost done. We already did the kitchen. We're gonna do the living room. Yeah, this is a little bit of the living room, as you can see. There's shoes, there's toys, there's more toys over there, there's more things over there. There's bags over there, there's a scooter, there's a couch. There's there's things everywhere. We're gonna go ahead and put in place everything. Shoes. I'm gonna put the shoes here because tomorrow morning we're gonna need them. There's ball, there's a shoe, there's a ball here. Hey, I see everybody dressing up and doing these streams. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you really quick what some things I have. Some very interesting things I have. Let me just charge it. I'm gonna show you something very cool I have. Where's the charger at? It needs batteries. Let me just charge it a little bit. I'm gonna charge it and I'm gonna show you what it is about. Probably you already know what it is, but let me just charge it a little bit. Let it just get a little bit of battery, and we're gonna show you it. I forgot to put on my watch. I have this lantern. I don't know if you say it like that. Lámpara en inglés o lámpara en español. Let me check how I can say it. Flashlight or lamp. No, it's not a lamp. It's like a flashlight. Flashlight. Yeah, it's like a flashlight for the camera, but it's not that like that strong. I want to buy another one like this, but this one use batteries, like normal batteries. And the one I have seen, it's like this, but it's more quality. This one does light up, but not that much. Really, not that much. The one I want to buy is similar. The shape and the form is it's the same, but I believe it's a little bit bigger. Okay, guys, I'm looking for a bag. And I have a little Funko, Funko Pop collection. It's not that big, but we're gonna make it big. We have a couple of them. I don't know if you want me to show you. I like a lot Star Wars, you guys. I like a lot of Star Wars. Last year I was supposed to dress up like a Jedi, but I couldn't I couldn't afford to like get everything I needed, you know. I got a lightsaber. I got like this cape. I don't know if you say it like that. Let me look for it. What's not here? I don't know where I left it. But it's not here. Let me look for it very quick. So I can show you what I used for Halloween last year. No, it's not here. It's not there. We're gonna leave it. Buscando. Sí, ahí déjala. left the tape out. I don't remember what I left there, guys. That has to be around here. And there's only one more week to Halloween, man. One more week left. And my kids are gonna dress up. They had last year. My youngest kid dressed up as a Ninja Turtle, and my older son dressed up as the Mandalorian. Hmm. I know.
Carmelo.
No, where freaking left it.
¿Cómo podría el Carmelo? Estaba pintando. Papá se estaba pintando.
Yes, pues.
Pues.
Mm-hmm. Oh, where did I leave it? I can't find it. There has to be somewhere around. No, I didn't find it, you guys. I didn't find it. I don't know if the lightsaber is gonna work, because my youngest son, everything he sees, he destroys it. Last time I checked, it was functional, but hopefully it still works, because it was very cool, man. It was very cool. It lights up and it makes noises. Only thing, my child lost the thing that goes here. It's like the top. It's like on top, the top, and I don't know where it ended really. But probably it ended up in the trash. Sí. ¿Te acuerdas dónde guardé el pinche? No guardé. No. Esto no es. Aquí está. I found it, guys. I found it, you guys.
Papi, ¿por qué tienes un saco ahí? ¿Por qué tienes un saco así?
Can you hear me? Probando, probando, probando.
Papi, ¿por qué tienes un saco? Tal vez
Mm. No saco la capucha que compré.
Espera.
XL. This is the well, it's not the costume, but it's only like a I don't know if you call it cape, but it's part of the costume, you know. I put it on. And it's supposed to look like this. And it's supposed to look like this. You know, like a Jedi. This is what I used last year. This and this. So it doesn't light up. Ah, it light up. Apaga el foco. Yeah, this is what I used last year. Espera, espera. Quítate para que vean. I'll put it and turn on now.
Así no te vayas con las cosas que están peleando.
And this is the lightsaber now. Right there is not shiny, but it's okay. Red. I'll be on the dark side. This gonna be a Jedi. But yeah, this is gonna be my costume for this year, I believe. Turn it off real quick. And it has a prende el foco. Prende el foco. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and that's gonna be like my Halloween costume. I was gonna get another one, but I couldn't afford it. Déjalo ahí. Deja ahí. Déjalo cargar. Deja ahí. Sebastián. Ya. Yeah, and here in Mexico is not Halloween is not like an official tradition, you know. It's more like Dia de Muertos. That's on November 2nd and 3rd. They celebrate Dia de Muertos, Day of the Dead, and that's more traditional here. Halloween is not that traditional, but in some places they do they do um, like practice this tradition, you know. Because here in Mexico it's not like we have that fear, we have like insecurity, so that's why it's not that tradition here. No se ve por acá. No se ve, Anela. Mm. ¿Cómo se va a ver?